In the blazing Minecraft desert, where the sun scorched the sand and no trees offered shade, there was an adventurer named Tonauac. He had heard whispers of a powerful artifact hidden deep inside a desert temple, an ancient sunstone that could harness the energy of the sun itself. The legend said the sunstone could light up the darkest caves and protect its bearer from the fiercest mobs. Tonauac had journeyed across many deserts, facing off against skeletons, husks, and the occasional creeper. But today, after days of searching, he found what he was looking for: a desert temple, half buried in the sand, with its stone walls standing proudly against the horizon. With his sword at his side and torches in hand, Tonauac entered the temple, careful of the traps he knew lay ahead. Inside, the temple was dark and silent, save for the soft rustling of sand shifting in the wind. Tonauac knew that desert temples were riddled with traps, so he moved cautiously, watching for pressure plates and tripwires. He disabled each one with his pickaxe, avoiding the arrows and explosives set to guard the temple's treasures. Finally, he reached the central chamber. In the middle of the room, atop a pedestal made of sandstone, sat the legendary sunstone. Its golden glow lit the room with a warm, soft light. Tonauac approached slowly, feeling the power radiating from the stone. When he touched it, a surge of energy shot through him. The stone felt alive, its heat pulsing in his hand. With the sunstone in his grasp, Tonauac felt invincible. Wherever he went, the stone's light illuminated his path, pushing back the darkness. He no longer needed to place torches in caves or on mountain trails. The sunstone's glow was enough to keep mobs like zombies, skeletons, and spiders at bay. Eager to test its power, Tonauac ventured into every dark place he could find. He explored cave systems that had never seen the light, the glow of the sunstone revealing minerals and treasures he never would have found with torches alone. He even entered the Nether, where the stone's light held back piglins and ghasts. The sunstone was a tool like no other, and Tonauac felt unstoppable. But as the days went by, something changed. The more Tonauac used the sunstone, the dimmer its light became. At first, it was barely noticeable. A flicker here, a slight dimming there. But soon, it became clear that the stone was losing its power. By the time Tonauac returned to his village, the once bright sunstone was barely glowing at all. Sitting by his campfire that night, Tonauac examined the stone, trying to understand what had gone wrong. How could something so powerful lose its strength? That's when it hit him. He had overused it. The sunstone, like the real sun, wasn't meant to shine all the time. Just as the sun sets each night to rest and rise again in the morning, the sunstone needed time to recharge. Realizing his mistake, Tonauac knew what he had to do. He returned to the desert temple, carefully placing the sunstone back on its pedestal to absorb the energy of the sun. He waited for the stone to glow brightly again, knowing that he had pushed it too hard. From then on, Tonauac used the sunstone more sparingly. He carried torches and relied on his other tools, saving the sunstone's power for when he truly needed it. He had learned that real strength wasn't just about having a powerful tool. It was about knowing when to use it wisely. As the sunstone's glow returned, Tonauac smiled. He had learned an important lesson. Power is valuable, but understanding how and when to use it makes all the difference. The sunstone wasn't just a tool. It was a reminder that balance, patience, and care are what truly make power last.